move to the basket before shooting.
Clark in transition.
Yeah, I was just about to say that big hand that's right in her face, and Clark will take it right at three ball as well. Kendall Warnock, I've said this time and time again, I think she's one of the more with this current Northwestern squad.
Clark into the paint. She created her pocket. Clark floats it above.
So if she gets a mismatch on that block, she's going to let it go.
Western just over a week ago surpassed 1,500 career points as Clark
With the step back three. Pulled out crowd once again here at Carver Hawkeye. Clark creating space.
Interesting, and I think it's helped her teammates find more confidence.
Clark for three. Such an ease. It's almost like she's a musician when she's playing with poetry like that.
Caitlin Clark has a way of making the court feel smaller, like every inch of it belongs to her. Tonight, from the very first possession, she put her stamp on the game and never looked back. Her shooting was the spark. With defenders crowding her the second she crossed half court, Caitlin calmly rose up from way beyond the arc and drilled it. That shot set the tone, not just for her team, but for the entire arena. Once she finds that rhythm, it's nearly impossible to slow her down.
Last month for Ohio State.
Clark, quick release. And rebounds and assists. Clark from the logo.
Clark was trying to redirect a pass. Clark, oh my!
White on pellets for that finish for Purdue. Oh, Clark sizing it up to take a baseline.
8 seconds left. Clark.
We get involved more on the offensive end.
3 players in double figures. Clark
Over Horston. Hits it.
Clark eyes up behind the back through the lane, lays it.
Coming into this game, she was 0 for 5.
Those coming off the holiday break, but bringing so much momentum into this game.
Caitlin Clark behind the back on the spin to the hole.
On that particular set. Caitlin Clark.
Numbers, here's Clark, catch, fire, and hit.
Get it again. Joyner slips, and that let just to the wide.
Work when you're not seeing them.
Clark from way down.
Minnesota, and that made a huge difference in the second half. So if you can do it once, you can do it twice. Of the post position for Iowa over the years.
Clark has speed.
Her early on. And here she goes.
Clark, the steal.
Leads the Big Ten and leads the nation. They also lead the nation.
To go in the first quarter. Clark looking to turn the corner, lays it in.
On the evening for her.
Clark gets it on. That's a pretty special thing, but it's all the things that she does.
For Coach Side and this team.
Can Iowa continue on this little run?
9% in this game, but points finally starting to come, but Clark left.
Offensive fouls on Clark in last year's national championship game.
She has more size and length.
Clark, you bet.
But what makes Caitlin so dangerous is that she's not one-dimensional. After stretching the defense with deep threes, she shifted into attack mode. She blew past defenders, got into the lane, and finished with finesse. And when the help defense tried to shut her down, she punished them with dazzling passes. A no-look feed here, a bullet pass through traffic there. She made the game look effortless. Her vision is what separates her. She doesn't just see where her teammates are. She sees where they're going to be. Time and time again, she set up easy buckets with passes that most players wouldn't even attempt. That's what makes her the ultimate dual threat. Score if you give her space, or set up a teammate if you don't. The momentum completely swung in her favor when she hit back-to-back threes in the third quarter.
And now with 22 seconds to go, here's Clark off the screen, the three-pointer.
The Marina Mabry trade, and she has stepped up her game in that opportunity. Caitlin Clark for three.
Clark's already in double figures today. Spinning in the paint. Gets the...
If anything, I thought maybe Kalani Brown might have been whistled for something.
Yeah, I didn't see that call at all.
I was was a pretty good team.
That was
What made that team so good, you two?
Working it around here for the Fever. Good ball movement on this possession. Logo shot.
Kumbawale to McCowan, and now it's 10. Caitlin bottled up, but it doesn't matter.
A 15-2 extended run from the end of the first quarter. Clark again.
2 to shoot for Clark. She'll need the heroics here.
A downshift there, the deceleration, and the finish at the rim. Clark goes behind her back to get by on the court.
Watch that inside hand, that left hand. Caitlin, cross-court pass. Pull, back to Clark. She will launch and bury it.
Clark pulls off that screen.
Ratio in her career last season. Clark gets away with a little push. Fall away. Stays here with Indiana. Clark, a deep one.
To Caitlin Clark all night tonight.
Are you talking about my high school experience? Clark. Can't hit on three. She's got 9, 8, and 5 right now. Clark with the step back deep two. Clark working on Van Loo. Oh, Clark, pretty step back. Hits. Here's Clark with Banham guarding her. Clark gets bumped. Will take. And
8 triples coming into the game.
The crowd erupted, her teammates fed off her energy, and the opposing defense looked lost. It was one of those stretches where Caitlin simply took over and reminded everyone why she's a generational player. And when the game tightened in the fourth, she didn't flinch. With the shot clock winding down, she stepped back, launched another deep bomb, and buried it. That was the dagger. That was the moment that sealed the night in vintage Caitlin fashion. By the final buzzer, Caitlin Clark had delivered a masterclass in shooting, playmaking, and leadership. She wasn't just scoring poise, and she was dictating every aspect of the game. Caitlin Clark doesn't just play under the lights, she shines brightest because of them. Tonight, she reminded us all why she's one of the most electrifying players in basketball.
Here comes Caitlin. Get it!
Clark able to clear for Indiana.
Caitlin coming off that 20-point performance right here. Handling the physicality.
Wheeler, Clark launches, hits it.
% after 3 quarters. Oh, Caitlin, beautiful.
Before the Liberty fell to the Aces in 4 games. Clark connects.
Fasciitis, but her team is beating it.
Showing up, showing out.
3, dangerous pass. It's Clark who's off to the races, and Caitlin Clark pulls the. That's what Krista Gerlich told me about you at Texas Tech. They wanted the offensive foul. 45 blocks last year. Clark for 3.